You are now tuned in to the Brown Spade.
Passport sister strikes out in Morocco.
This is my brother.
Rewind. You bring your brother straight to the table. Okay. That's new. Salam, brother. Alrighty. It's a party. I feel like I'm being ambushed because I didn't know the brother was coming here. It's weird.
دونك نخلي خويا يسولها شويه نقول لها انا دابا في لو كادر.
He said that his brother gonna ask you some questions.
Okay. It's like a roller coaster ride.
كدير في حياتها.
What is your work in America?
I'm a realtor and I have other businesses as well.
سولها علاش اختارت ماتش ميكر.
He said why did you go for matchmaker?
I've never had a boyfriend. They show me that they're liars. They show me that they're cheat.
هذيك الساعة علاش صافي كتهرب من هذيك العلاقة ما كتكملش معاها.
اوكي. ولا ماشي ممكن يكون البلوكاج منها هي.
Don't you think that it is a problem on your side?
Why? I thought I was tripping. Baby, ain't no issue on my part. But right now, you're definitely giving me red flags. Honey, I've done the work. What is your problem?
دونك السؤال.
Everybody.
This is my mother. My father.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
It's for you.
بغيت نمشيو.
Thank you. Oh.
انت دابا غادي ديري اللوغو اللي غادي نقول لك انا.
خلي لداخل.
I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. His parents came in very quickly, so I didn't really understand what he was saying. I got confused, and Tanika's vibe changed also.
اسمحوا لي تشرحي على هذه. اسمحوا لي.
He said excuse me, he's coming back.
Who go on breaks on dates?
I'm maybe a work break?
سيري للدار. غادي تعصبيني الوالده الله يرضى عليك. اجي معايا.
I'm trying to see what's going on from the peep of my eye. Nina looking from her side, trying to see what's going on. This date is starting.
So, family, tell me what you guys think about this particular video. I know for me, right off the rip, the first thing I noticed, well, she traveled all the way to Morocco. Morocco is North Africa. North Africa is mostly a Muslim state. Have nothing, no problem with that. No quarrels with that. Also, there was a language barrier. You need to know the language. Now, what Sista's going to have to understand is this. I'm not telling you not to go to another country and you can't find love in another country. I'm saying you're going to have to change the way you think. I will say that. And also, you also have to understand that men, globally, I'm talking about men, not males, men, they don't care about your occupation. You see, when men get with a woman, he's looking at her being a potential wife, potential mother of his kids. But when you come outside of the West, the Western world, US, UK, and you go into these other countries, these countries are very, very deeply rooted with family. So, in my opinion, he was like the black sheep. And he was just trying to do something that his siblings wouldn't normally do. They wouldn't even consider dating a woman, especially in the West. Just not the thing. It's just two different mindsets. It's day and night. Because again, most men, we look for a traditional woman. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. They may not word it that way, but at the end of the day, we all have a role to play. Now again, I'm talking about men, not male. Not males, not boys. I'm talking about men. And in these countries, in most of these countries, they need their parents' approval. You notice how the mother came in and gave the young lady flowers and even kissed on the cheek. But as soon as she walked away, she gave her son the blues because she did not want that woman to be a part of her family. She did not want her son, her offsprings, to come out of the womb of that woman. See, it goes deeper. It goes very deep. See, in the States, we done got accustomed to having children out of wedlock. Out of the States, we done got accustomed to so-called blended families and stuff like that. They're not with that. They normally don't move like that. Normally, if they get remarried or something like that, somebody done passed away. They normally in it to the end. Where in the West, these feminist ideology, soon as something don't go your way, you feel a certain way, you want to give up, you want to quit. Because 80% in the West file for divorce. 80% of women file for divorce in the West. Educated women, the ones with an educated background, 90% get a divorce. She also stated that she never had a boyfriend. And I called her in a lie right off the rip. She said that she didn't never have a boyfriend, and because they're liars and cheaters. And the guy asked her, well, do you blame yourself? In so many words. And she didn't want to hold herself accountable. See, have you ever noticed, and again, there's no attack against sisters. There's no attack against women. But let's be honest. Most guys, if you hear this video, you know I'm telling the truth. If you meet a girl, a woman, and you ask her about past relationship, y'all just having a normal conversation. Have you ever noticed it's always the male fault? She never said something she did wrong. And if you heard the opposite, please put in a comment below. I would love to hear what you have to say about that. But I noticed in my years of dating, every time I came into these conversations with different women that I dated throughout the years, they never said something they did was their fault. They never said something, they never hold themselves accountable. They never say, you know what, I messed up. I did the wrong thing. I haven't heard it. So if you heard it, please put in your comment. I would love to read it. So accountability is very vital. But again, you have to understand that when you leave, and again, and just passport bros or whatever you want to call guys that travel, we also have to make adjustments as well. But the difference is, you cannot come with a woman being masculine into a world where the male is the rule no matter what. And that's where the problem gonna lies with when you leave your country, the Western world, and go into a world where it's totally different, where the male is the leader and there is no other way. And also, he's coming from a Muslim country, a Muslim state, where she come from, well, you could say a Christian state, but do she walk the walk? Does she walk the pattern? And she's a very religious person? I don't know. Let me know. But again, family is very important. And again, at the end of the day, you have to learn language. You have to adjust if you want it to work. But those ways, those Western thoughts, those Western ideologies, and I got my own and I do my own, that me, my, it's not going to work when you come outside of the U.S. It is not going to work. Please, if you haven't pressed the like button, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Brown Spade, one word, Brown Spade. I hope you enjoyed that video.